Hello beautiful people, I hope you're all doing fine. This is me Bhumika and today I'm going to be talking about how you can stay motivated even in lockdown.
I'm just trying to do a better me. Gonna turn that pain into currency.
Lockdown can be pretty hard for us, especially for extroverts who like to go outside, work in groups and do activities that are not actually home based. So today I'm going to talk about how you can stay motivated, productive and positive during this quarantine and actually make your days count. One tip which I would give to you guys is to have at least a single task for each day. For example, I have fixed Saturdays for studying. Like on Saturdays, I am going to study no matter what else I do or don't do. I'm going to study on Saturday. And for example, on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to film a video. No matter if I study or not that day, I'm going to at least film a video either on Tuesday and Wednesday. So for example, you can select dates like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You're going to say to yourself that, okay, I'm going to be studying on those days. No matter if I do something or don't do something, I'm going to study on those days. Even if you don't study at all on Tuesdays, Sundays, Saturdays, Thursdays, you're going to take your time out of your day to study on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays for sure. So that actually helps you stay motivated because then you can feel like, okay, even though I'm studying, I'm also getting some break. And as the schedule will be less hectic for you, then it will help you to actually fulfill those goals. Another tip which I would give to you guys is to set a schedule. Now schedule, basically I am talking about a daily schedule. Now daily schedule does not mean you have to plan each hour of the day, each minute of the day. What basically I'm saying is that you can plan that I'll study from 5 to 6 every day. So what you need to focus more on is you need to just have like a small task for a small amount of time and give it to yourself, because there are a lot of things which we can't control right now, but studies and setting a schedule is the thing which we can control right now. That will make us feel like we have control on our things, and that will make us feel more motivated because then we'll feel like we're not like under any pressure, but we are taking control of the things we can actually control. Another very important tip is to stay connected with your friends. It is so important to stay connected with your friends, families these times, because right now you are at our homes and we are not meeting our friends especially. So I would recommend you to talk to your friends. You can do Zoom meets with them, you can do WhatsApp video calls with them, voice calls, even though I actually prefer texting over anything like video call or something. But right now I think video call really helps. A voice call with a best friend really helps. Also, if you feel like you don't want to study at all, you can actually do a Zoom study session with your friends. I do that and that really motivates me because then I'll be like, okay, to this time I actually have to study with my friends, and that is kind of like a very great thing to do, and that will keep you motivated to actually study as well. But if you're a person who feel like you don't have anyone to call to, anyone to video call, then what you can do is you can go on websites like Quora or Reddit. Now these websites will actually help you find a community of people who share the same interests as yours, and you can just communicate with them there. So that will actually help you to build a community. Even an online community will really help you during this time. Like I love going on Quora and reading answers of people about questions I'm curious about, because that is so much fun. So you can try that if you just want to freshen up your mind and feel like you're actually having a talk with your friends. So surely do that. Another thing which you can do is to get your body moving. Basically, you can go out for a short walk. That is the best thing you can do right now. Going outside for a short walk with the preventive measures is all fine, I guess. So you can just go out for a walk. It might make you feel so much better because when you're outside, you can actually get that fresh air, you can actually look at the surroundings, you can see the green trees again, and that will make you feel better. So just go outside for a very short walk, 10 to 15 minute walk. That will make your head space very clear, and that will make you feel better, and then you're more likely to do some productive work. One very interesting thing which you can do in this lockdown if you're not feeling motivated is to think about all those life goals and all those life projects which you wanted to do for the longest time, but you did not get the time for that. So for example, this YouTube channel, right? I wanted to be a YouTuber or make YouTube videos for a long time, but I did not have time for that. But since lockdown, I've actually invested time in this channel, and that has actually motivated me to keep on going. And now I've kind of gotten a flow of that, and I can just keep going with my videos. So if you're someone who has had a life goal or a life project which you wanted to do for the longest time, for example, writing a novel maybe, so what you can do is actually focus on that thing, because when you're passionate about those things, even though you're not studying that time, you can go ahead, you can put your time into that, you can give your time to that, and you can actually do the things which are related to writing the novel. It will make you feel productive, and when you feel productive, you'll also feel the need to study as well, because especially as a student, productivity and studying goes hand in hand. And as you'll be passionate about those things, it will actually take you so far. It will get your mind off of the negativity which is going around in the news everywhere around the world, and you'll focus on your life goal and the thing which you're actually passionate about. And if you're a high school student who's aspiring for qualifying NEET, qualifying JEE, then it's the best time to actually put your attention to that, to create a schedule for yourself and follow through that. That will actually keep you motivated to do at least a tiny bit each day. One very important tip which most of us forget about is to do something that really calms us down. Because unless and until our mind is calmed down, we are not going to put our mind completely into something that is really productive. For example, what calms me down is music, maybe cooking when I feel like it, or painting something, or just doing something creative, writing poems. These things actually calm me down. So what is the thing that calms you down? Maybe music, maybe dancing, maybe painting, maybe doing makeup. So you can actually focus on those things, and when your mind is calmed down and you feel better, then you are more likely to be productive. Because I think productivity and motivation is all about your mind. So if you give your mind what it needs, that is the calmness, that is the positivity, then your mind will give you what you need, that is productivity. One very amazing thing which you can do in lockdown is to read books. I have started reading this book called Unlimited Memory, and this book is about increasing your memory, and it has actually motivated me to actually go ahead, pick up my book and actually apply those tips on my studies. So if you're reading self-improvement books or motivation books during this time, that will actually help you, because then you'll feel motivated, then you'll feel better about yourself, and that will help you to stay productive and stay in that loop of motivation. And the last thing I want to talk about is that it is okay to take a break, because there have been days on which I have not studied at all, and there have been weeks in which I have not studied at all. And I don't know, but that actually helped me get on the track again. Because if you're beating yourself up for being productive, that is actually going to cause more harm than good. So if you tell your mind that it is fine to take a break, and if you take a break once in a while for at least a week or anything like that, that is fine. Because then your mind will be happy, your mind will be peaceful. And when your mind is peaceful, I always say that when your mind is happy, everything is possible. You have to just let your mind rest and actually take that break which you truly deserve. And after that break, your mind will be happy and energized, and then you can continue on with your productivity and get your work done. So yeah guys, that was it for this video, and as you can see, my face is really sweaty right now. So bye bye, take care, and like, comment, subscribe to the same old things, and live your best life.
Don't worry, baby, don't worry. Go and get some sleep. Why you always in a hurry? You got bigger things planned for you, don't